Hey guys, Micah from Black Bear Custom Kydex. I have a little sheath system to show you here. This is a K-bar bacon maker, and I'm not actually sure what the model is, but it's another smaller K-bar, similar to like a BK, I think it's the 14, that's the most popular little skeletonized neck knife. This system has an Exotac fire rod as well as a spot to clip on a Sunto clipper. I will be sending a clipper to him directly through Amazon because I've been waiting for a few weeks to get one in myself, and it still hasn't arrived, and this thing needs to ship. So alright, so this is what it's going to look like when it's fully assembled for him. He requested to have two different carry options on this. This is going to Zachary in Chicago area. So anyway, Zachary asked for it to be MOLLE compatible as well as to be able to carry horizontally on a tech lock. So what I did was I set up, you can see there's obviously a mounting plate here on the back of the sheath, and then in addition to the holes that align with the sheath itself, there are 4 holes in line with this MOLLE lock, another 4 in line with this one, and then these 2 in kind of odd spaces in the middle. The MOLLE locks are going to kind of pin those in place so you don't have to worry about them falling out. And when you want to switch to a tech lock, those 2 holes will facilitate collaborative angles with the 2 rows that work with the MOLLE locks, so that you can find a bunch of different angles to where it canted. Obviously, using the same rows as the MOLLE locks, you can go vertical or you can go horizontal, and then a variety of different canted angles using either one or both of these holes in conjunction with any number of the holes on the sides. So there are really a pile of different angles that you can get with this plate. So I'll be sending him a tech lock as well. He asked this to be all in Kryptek Typhon, so that's what you're seeing here. And it's a pretty simple setup. The one thing I'll say you might want to consider, so he asked for this to be a right-handed scout sheath as well as having MOLLE compatibility. So what I've done here was set it up to be more or less a left-handed sheath on MOLLE, because right-handed scout means that it's going to be oriented like this as you're looking down at it, oriented like this, but this part is going to be against the small of your back, and the handle is going to be off on your right side. So you would reach behind your back, grab with your right hand, and draw your knife out. So right-handed scout looks like most left-handed setups and vice versa. So the one thing is, when you're piggybacking a knife in a scout carry sheath, things can get a little bit dicey, because ideally you'd just be able to reach behind and grab in forward grip, but you can see here that's really not going to happen. This, unless I elevate this off of the surface and make it really bulky, there's just not going to be room to slip your fingers in behind it. So what I would recommend is that you just do a right-handed reverse grip if you want to draw this, and then you can switch it around. You're probably not going to use this knife in reverse grip. It's a very, very small knife, so you might want to flip it around after. But the long and short of it is that there's just not a practical way of piggybacking and getting 2 forward grip draws in most scenarios. So you got that. I guess you could reach around and do a left-handed. If you reached with your left hand, you might be able to reach far enough to get a left-handed forward grip on it. So that's a solid option. One of my biggest, I guess, concerns with piggybacking on a scout sheath is that it's already kind of difficult to get a regular knife, a regular size knife, back into its sheath when you're resheathing into the small of your back. But when you complicate things with having a really narrow knife like this thing, this is less than 1/8 of an inch blade stock, that just makes it really, really, it's challenging. You're not able to see it, you can't quite feel it correctly, and so it's a little bit like pin the tail on the donkey, and you just got to be careful. So please take care with this, Zachary. So all right, I think that's really all I got for you guys. I think this came out really nice. This is a really cool knife. When he first contacted me and I looked at photos of it on Google, I was like, I really don't like that knife. But after getting it and seeing it in person, handling it a little bit, I gotta say it's actually a pretty cool knife. Really neat. So let me know what you guys think of it. If you have any experience with the bacon maker, love your thoughts down below. Alright guys, that's what I've got for you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. and stick around for the next one. God bless.